Wonderful. Back on the Painting in Love, guys. Behind me you see the dunes, and I have two things. Number one, a delightful cup of tea. A delightful cup of tea. Number two, paintbrush. This one right here. A custom-made paintbrush from New Zealand timber. How sexy is that? Right. Here's our paint. Now, the embarrassing thing here, I smudged it a little bit, but the fun thing about that is I don't think we even want those colors. I think we're in for a win. So let's kick off with some deep, deep purples. See where that takes us. And I've gone for this kind of baggy fun shirt, but if it gets in the way a little bit, we can always swap down the line. We'll see how we go. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. More than we are wonder, wonder. We are one, wonder. I watched The Lion King with my daughter last night, so that's properly stuck in my head, so we're navigating that a little bit. We'll manage. We are wonder. Let me just go like this, guys. Just give me just a moment. Wonder if now we're talking. Now we're cooking on gas. How's that make you feel? How does that make you feel? I think we just get rid of that roof piece out of the picture. There we go. Now behind me here, this is the lovely, lovely, basically in that exact direction, if you head out there fairly infinitely, you'll run into British Columbia, of all places. British Columbia. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. More than we are wonder, wonder. We are one, wonder, wonder. Here we go. Let's get a bit more of that in there, up the top here. Watcha. Gorgeous, deep, royal purple. The reason for that color? Great substitute for black, but it's actually a really, really rare pigment throughout the course of history. So painting with a royal purple is kind of getting to do something that not many artists got to do. Now for us, it doesn't cost a whole lot more than regular white, but there was a time in history where, as an artist, you need to charge for a deposit before starting a royal painting, simply because the cost of blues and purples was so much. If this painting existed 600 years ago, the sheer value in the ultramarine, the purple alone, would be a lot. A lot. Here we go. We are one, you and I, filled with hope and filled with pride. More than we are wonder, wonder. Well, I get that song stuck in my head. There's no getting it out. That's one thing that my partner Shelby has opened my eyes to. The playlist for Lion King 2 is an absolute banger. Who'd have thought? I never saw Lion King 2, but now I know that the playlist for it, that one, He Is Not One of Us, a powerful, powerful banger. Arguably the best. I think right now it's actually my favorite Lion King song out of all of them, which is a massive claim because you've got Hakuna Matata in there. He is not one of us. Actually, might need a little bit of a stool to sit on, but we'll be all right. We'll navigate it. Just get a bit of this paint in here. He is not one of us. If anything, I also need a set of glasses. Wouldn't go amiss. Ooh, a little bit of white through the purple turns it pretty special. Let's make use of that. Put my purple right beside the yellows on my plate, which is bold of me. Just because I hate it when yellows as a pigment mix with purples. It's blah. Complementary colours, not on my watch. I don't really like them beside each other. I reckon they look inherently incorrect. He is not one of us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun 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 doo dee da. All right, I'm gonna come back, but this shirt, being all flappy, is kind of crunching my groove. Give me a moment. Hello, little sweetheart. It is infinitely better. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. We are more than we are one daddy, one daddy. Well, come on in, you lovely people. Sorry for dashing off, I got sick of that last shirt. It just flaps around too much, and you need something that actually, you know where it is, so you don't get paint all over it when you're moving around with this plate. If you're as uncoordinated as I am, that is. If you don't mind, we're going to tilt it over just a wee bit. It's going to help. There we go. Oh. Let's bring you over to here. Actually, hit down a little bit too. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. More than we, there we go. We work at this height down at the beach and anywhere exposed like a plane because it catches the wind less. Right now, that's not really relevant, but it does make a big difference. Let's flatten that off. Normally I have to if I have a stream of painting, I need to actually stand it up straight so it all fits within the frame, but that's typically for vertical streaming. Horizontal is more fun. You get more room to move around. More fun, less fun. It's nice. Let's get you in position. There we go. Stop you from moving too much of the deck there. The camera's cutting my head off. All right, let's fix that. Let me try and find a position. Is it actually cutting my head off? I can see my head in the thing. But I'm all ears if it's cutting it off. Is it still cutting it off? Hopefully we're okay. Now would actually better now. Primo. I should have barred a lean on here. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't fall off. We are good now. Who's that there? Kareem. Do I recognize that name, Kareem? I think I do. Do you have a different alias on TikTok? I'm usually on TikTok, but we've done a little bit of a swapperoo today. The reason being that it's I just wanted to experiment with streaming horizontally. TikTok's been telling me that's coming for the better part of a while. But I kind of like it because I can meander around more. And I love TikTok because, like, tips, yeah, but actually the fun animations are fun. So, like, the actual, you know, cowboy hats and dragons and all that sort of funky carry on. There's just a lot of fun being had on TikTok with ways to engage, I guess. But this is fun too. You can actually see the weather and the beach around here at the moment, which is quite nice. Because normally you can't see that, you know. My big fat bottom gets in the way. Right now, no big bottom getting in your way. What's that there? Ah, the comment faded, guys. Could you help me out and post it again? I'm not quite sure what I touch on the screen to make it come back. Is there a button there? I think there's a button there. Is that the button there? Top chat, live chat. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. All right. So you actually join me on TikTok, which is fantastic. And yeah, hat and the mustache. I think it's like 50 cents, but it's definitely my favorite. Like there's a simple charm to it. Like it's the ones that actually augment the reality of what you're looking at instead of just arbitrarily just showing up and being a tip. Like, and it's a shame because a lot of the biggest tips, like the $100, $200, they have an animation, but they don't happen in the environment. If you know what I mean, like. What would be cool is if you could actually pay for like a bird or a bee, and rather than just making it appear and then disappear, you could buzz around the screen with it for a while, so you could actually be interactive. But, that's probably a whole lot of coding. So I can understand why I would be avoiding that. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. Another. We are one. You know what? We normally stream on TikTok, but there's 7 people here right now. I think that's more than we've ever had on YouTube. This is a big moment. If it wasn't 10 a.m., I'd get myself some champagne. And 2 likes, that's no joke either. It's 2 people. It's more friends than I've got. No. Got I've got a lot of acquaintances, but I reckon, really good friends, 1 or 2. Cheers, Kareem. Honestly, I think it's more fun when there's just a few of us. It just means I can relax. Like, I want to do this painting. I want to put love into it. I'm feeling good about it. And when it's less people in the room, I don't get that anxiety. What's your inspiration? What's this? What are you going to paint next? How do you paint? Where can I go for paint lessons? How can I learn more? Like, it's not that I don't like answering these questions. It's that I get anxiety just constantly, the fear of being asked another one. A little bit, not fear, but kind of like pre-priming yourself to reply. It's kind of nice. So, I'll just say one thing though. Now, I've been thinking about it. You want to get these paintings to a place, and it's really hard with a wedding shot or a personal portrait. Looking forward to your next Q&A. I'll follow you on Twitter. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. It's an honor to have you here. Sorry I don't post more on Twitter. I've got this terrible, I'm not going to just keep saying anxiety, but this terrible habit of, I have this thought, about art or just a personal little monologue. And rather than actually posting it to Twitter, I put it in the notes of my phone. And I'm like, it's not going to go viral. It's just something stupid. But you're like, the best place for that to go to get catalogued is not your notes, it's Twitter. And that should be the premise that you approach Twitter with. It's that, or that I should approach Twitter with, is that it should just be your diary of where you compile your notes. And if someone wants to read that, have at it, But I don't know, I think it's just, you kind of feel nude, if that makes sense. You feel like you've been exposed by actually sharing tidbits of your actual feelings. As if, oh, what if someone doesn't like it and they say something mean back on it? Because I'm literally being me. That'll hurt my feelings. I always feel nicer standing beside the art because it kind of protects and justifies me. I miss these comments every now and again. Why does it do that to me? Thanks, Kareem. That's nice of you. To expect baby stuff too. I honestly believe, and I don't think this is true for everyone, but for me it was, I understood art better once I became a dad. I don't think I understood it in the same way. A lot of people talk about the only way you make great art is when you emotionally give yourself to it completely, but you don't know what completely is until you've given yourself 100% to something. So for me, having a daughter was the first time, it was actually for me when I realized, oh my God, I've got so much more being that I can give to things. And once I realized that, I realized how much more I could hypothetically give to art and therefore where I could take it. But it took little Cooper to teach me that. So don't have to learn it from a kid, you could learn it from anything. But to be able to learn how much you're willing to give, I suppose. We are one and I, we are like the earth and sky. I think that's going to be stuck in my head forever. I don't think I'm ever getting that out of my head. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. More than we are wonder, wonder. We are one, wonder. Mm. I'm wanting to keep this one more and more. Bloody buffoon. Paint someone else's wedding shot, then you want to keep it. But that's the thing. You need to get a painting to a place where you actually literally think to yourself, I want to refund this painting and keep it. If it doesn't get there, you haven't done it right. Plain and simple. It's like those pictures of that Van Gogh did, of like the postman and things like that to pay for. He did some portraits for a doctor, not a postman, sorry, whose family, he did postman too, but his family is, the doctor's family got portraits done of them, I think, or just he did, to pay for the mental health bills that Van Gogh was racking up with the doctor. And anyway, those pictures are some of his most famous. So I'm not saying the most famous pictures he did, but you know, obviously that's kind of irrefutably Starry, Starry Night. But you know, you can always message the collector and say to them, hey, I think we made a masterpiece. Can I keep it? Of course, I think in a way that'll make them want it more, but I don't know. Maybe the collector could have buyer's regret and you'd get to keep it. That'd be cool. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. Yeah, I agree, Karim. I 100% agree. But if I kept it, if I was allowed to keep it, this is a commission job, so obviously my hands are tied unless they ask to, if they let me keep it. But I agree. I think that art, especially this kind of raw art that's becoming rarer these days, should absolutely be in public places, exhibitions, places where more people can enjoy it. And I think homes are a perfect place, 101 perfect place for prints, because you can have a print in 100,000 homes and that spreads the joy. There's a Starry, Starry Night picture in my house, and that's affecting no one but providing beauty to my life. So I think prints are for homes and art is for galleries and public spaces. So I haven't really even said that before, but you are on the money, like more on the money than you realize. Like, obviously you realize it, it's your brain, but I'm a follower of that stance. We're going to keep painting, but I'm going to... I'm going to message this guy tonight and ask him to keep this painting. Yeah, I'm going to buy this back off him. With his permission, obviously, but if he says yes, I'm buying this painting. I feel good about that. Excited, in fact. I'm keeping this painting. Maybe. More than we are wondered. We are wondered. It's all white through there. Whee! We are one, you and I. We are like the earth and sky. I'm just going to look around, guys. Don't mind me. For a... Just standing flat-footed's feeling a bit weird, so I'm going to either get a stool to pitch up on or an actual taller stool to sit on. One of the two. Hey team, you gonna let me nip out for a moment because my mum's just arrived, so I better say hi to her. Then we'll put a bit more paint on this. So sorry to bail on you, but I'll be back in about, let's say 30, 45 minutes. Talk soon.